have a little focus on spin. Don't know how long we've got the clear skies for, but we'll just try to as many balls as we can now. Here, I believe that in Australia and in England, and they're the two places I spend the most time, there is not enough focus on facing spin. And then people wonder why we don't play spin very well. Okay, whenever we go to the nets, generally, we do throwdowns, and we face ball machine, we face bowlers, and spin is always an afterthought. Okay, I want the players I work with, and those of you that have worked with me for a while, done some sessions, know we do a fair bit of focus on spin. Okay, and I really drive the players to do spin work, and I bowl at them a lot. We talk about different things and we play different shots. Firstly, against spin, you need to be able to defend spin, so you've got trust in your technique, you've got trust in defending, but you also need to be able to work spin. Good players of spin are able to work their good balls for singles. Okay, average players of spin, block, 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 slog. Okay, we want good players of spin who, like the quicks, you can work it into a gap and get off strike. I remember seeing Ricky Ponting a number of times was so good at hitting that length ball into cover point for a single. Okay, the best players are able to get deep in their crease, clip it to square leg for a single, knock it to long on, wherever the gap is, they can get off strike. Okay, but spin has to become part of your practice. And it doesn't have to, you don't have to face spinners, or you don't have to throw spinners. You can just do underarms and you practice using your feet, or you practice your sweeping. Okay? But you've got to practice getting deep in your crease as well. Okay, some of you might have heard me talk before, but the idea of playing spin is you want to get either as close to the pitch of the ball so that it doesn't then have a chance to spin, or if you can't get as close to the pitch of the ball as you can, you want to get as far away from the pitch of the ball as you can and give it a chance to spin. That gives you time to adjust. It's when you're sort of half-half that you get in trouble. Hey legends, it is day 3, Wednesday of our skills development training camp. It's going really well. Kids are awesome, great to work with from our point of view. We're getting good feedback, they're enjoying it. They're learning a lot, they're all tired. The parents tell me how tired they are when they get home, which is good, it means they're working hard. We're just explained to them, as you will have seen a bit, about some sweeping and some sweeping drills and playing spin. So I've just gone to get a few more balls, and then they're all into playing some sweep shots, normal sweeps, reverse sweeps, working hard at their game. Head, Haydos. Head turned early. Throw him a touch quicker, yeah. Yes, Haydos, good. What was that? Good day. Head forward. Like anything with our sweep, we want to work in the fastest, most efficient way to the ball. Okay, like quite a few people, there's the sweep, are going like this. They're getting down and they're going right round the ball and hitting. Okay, I think the really good sweepers go down like their pull shot. They go down, they get front on, and then they hit with their hands. So it's here, front on, hit with their hands, sort of the swing comes from there through there, not all the way round. Does that make sense? So you're sort of like trying to just go down, your hips go, and then your hands only have to go this distance, not all the way around. Okay? The other thing that I was taught, and I'd never sort of thought about before when I was in India last year, is thinking about always sort of hitting the ball with a full face. So if you're trying to hit straight, you're sort of hitting with a full face there. If you're trying to hit square, you're hitting with a full face there. You're not coming round behind the ball. Okay, so wherever you're hitting, you're trying to just go at the ball with a full face, wide bat. Okay? Does that make sense? So rather than thinking about getting behind the ball, go at it and meet the ball with the full face of the bat. Yeah?
Shot, boy.
Shot, boy. Follow right through.
Yeah, sorry, bad throwing.
Shot. Shot, Travie. Alright, this is not an easy skill. Okay, sweeps and reverse sweeps are not easy. You're playing across the ball. You're not playing full face. It's different. It's something a lot of you wouldn't have done much of before. Okay, just to give you some context, I play the sweep shot pretty well now. Okay, but up until I was about 20, 21, I could hardly sweep. Never really practiced it. And then I made a conscious effort, okay, I want to learn to sweep. So I went to every session at training, I do a lot of underarms, getting the basics right, doing exactly this. And I started just normal sweeps, no reverses. This is about 10 years ago, okay, so before a lot of 2020 cricket, reverses became more normal. Alright, and then I'd go, alright, spinners, I just want to face spinners tonight. And every ball I'd try and sweep. Alright, to give you some idea, I'd get hit on the arm, I'd get bowled, I'd miss it, I'd get hit in the helmet, I'd hit one. Okay, then I'd do the same thing again, miss it, bottom edge, top edge, hit one. And all of a sudden, a few weeks later, I'd hit 3 out of 4. A few weeks later, I'd hit 4 out of 4 with the odd miss. But you've got to be willing to make mistakes to improve anything. You've got to be willing to just look silly, and you've got to embrace it, otherwise you'll never improve your skill. You'll never learn a new skill. Okay, so even if you're missing every ball, okay, and you only hit 1 in 10, that's alright. Tomorrow, the next day, hopefully you're hitting 2 out of 10 and 3 out of 10. You've got to embrace making mistakes when you're trying to get better. When you're trying new skills, you're not mastering this. This is new. You've got to just embrace the mistakes. Alright, don't get annoyed, don't get upset, just think of it as part of your journey. I've been through it. Okay, and if you want to get better, you've got to practice it. Try and get some spinners. Once you feel confident, just face spinners and just practice it. Try and play it every ball. Who cares if you get out every ball? You'll learn which ones you can hit, which ones you can't hit. But you've got to do a lot of it. Alright, good, finish off, and then we'll go on to something else. Nice, Tom.
Yeah, good.
Shot code. Good. Yep, block him if you can. Soft hands. Good, Alfie. Good, Trav. Shot, Trav. Right, I think the standard of that was pretty ordinary, if I'm being honest. I think the batting was pretty ordinary and the throwing was pretty ordinary as well. Little lob throws to give your partner a good chance of getting there. Shocking, not very consistent, not very good practice. Then the batters were all over the place. Okay, that's something we've got to get better at. These are simple drills that you should be doing all the time with your mates. You don't need me or a coach or your parents around. You guys are old enough now to go down the nets with a mate and do these sort of things and use your time wisely. Okay, I think you'll all get something out of that, but I think it could have been a lot better. There was some pretty ordinary shots and some shitty throws. So just got to keep working at that. Okay, we're going to go inside for some lunch. The Big Bash is on. We're going to watch a bit of that. We're going to talk about some field settings while we watch the Big Bash. I'm going to get the whiteboard out. We're going to talk about setting fields. Then after lunch, we'll probably have an hour and a half or so after that. We're going to come into the net, providing the weather stays all right. We're going to focus on spin. We're going to bowl. Everyone will have a bowl. Everyone will have a bat against spin. We're going to have plans and targets against spin. What I want you to do is think about, before we come back out here, I want you to think about your 3 things you're going to focus on while you're facing spin. Okay, your 3 things. They're personal to you. Everyone's going to have different things. Might be using your feet hitting along the ground. It might be reverse sweeping. Might be sweeping. I don't care if you come out here and you don't hit a cricket ball. You're missing them all. But I want you to try things. I want you to practice things. Okay, the spinners will bowl. Tommy and Alfie and the other guys will get you to bowl spin as well. Just have a day off bowling your seamers. Get you to roll a few spinners out. So it's a spin focus for the afternoon. Okay, but think about what you want to work on. Reedy made a good point that if you guys realise that when you actually commit to using your feet, you're going to get to the ball more often than not. I said this to someone I was coaching the other day. I can't remember who it was, but I premeditate using my feet. I'm not quick enough, and I didn't do enough spin work when I was younger to see the ball come up, realise it's going to be full, and then use my feet. Very good players of spin do that. The Indians, and you watch Steve Smith, they see it go up and then they actually don't take huge movements down the wicket. It's more of like a shuffle to get to the pitch and then they execute their shot. For me, I'm premeditating. So I'm just saying, okay, I'm going to run it in this ball, and I'll do it when I think I either need to get them off their length, or I want to score, or I just want to make them sort of put something in their mind that I can use my feet. And I'll probably not do it if it's spinning a lot away from me. If it's spinning a lot away from me, I'll be more likely to get deep and cut, or stay deeper in my crease and hit with the spin. So I'm always assessing when to do it, but I'm premeditating and I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to run at him. Then for me, it's about waiting as late as I can. If I go too early, I give the spinner a clue. They'll see me moving, they'll drag it down or adjust it. So I'm waiting, and then I'm fully committing to using my feet. I'm getting down as far as I can, as quickly as I can. If I miss it, so be it, I'm out. But I'm backing myself to hit it. Fully committing to my getting there. If I get the ball I want, I might hit for one along the ground, I might go over the top. But whatever I'm doing, I'm going to keep my shape. It's not about slogging. And if I'm not to the pitch, I'm just trying to get something behind it. Then I get back, obviously. Next ball, I'm hoping that they might drop a little bit short because I've used my feet. But for me and you guys, some of you might be the same. You might have to premeditate, but you've got to wait as late as you can. If you can wait until it just comes out of their hand, that's better. Even a spinner, they might get to here, see you moving, and just hold on to that fraction longer to make it shorter. Okay, good spinners will be able to adjust if they see you moving early. But so you've got to work out if you're quick enough to see it up and go, or you have to premeditate, but wait. Either way, you've got to fully commit, try and get down to it. Okay, and if you can't get to it, you might be going right back and playing off the back foot. Okay, so inside for some lunch, think about what your goals are going to be.
Don't really. Free film. I can't get right. Yeah, sure.
Nice feet, D. Fast feet. Good. Bold, Heath. Bold, Cody. Good hands, Jakey. Last one each. Last one for Hayden. Oh, Travie. Camp done for the day. Day 3 done of our skills development training program. Great day. We were fortunate with the weather, as you can see behind me. It's really cloudy, but it didn't rain too much. Fortunately, we got outside. We had a real focus on spin, learning to sweep using our feet. Well, something we don't do enough of here in Australia and in England from what I've seen. Players need to learn to practice playing spin and have a real focus on playing spin. So good day, all in all. Throat's getting a bit sore from all the talking, but it's been excellent. We've had a great group, and I think the players are all learning. I'm just walking around looking for balls now. I think we've lost a few balls, but that's part of the business. Home for this afternoon. No coaching. Going to spend some time with Mrs. S and little Scarlett.